Hey Tara, what are you doing?
Hey Anthony, I'm about to prune this tree.
Well, do you know the proper techniques on how to prune this tree?
No, but where would I go to find that out?
Well, actually on March 7th at 11 o'clock inside the board chambers at City Hall, we're going to have a pruning basics workshop.
What time?
It's from 11 to 1. It's going to start inside the board chambers, and then after lunch, we'll meet behind the convention center and do some pruning techniques.
That sounds wonderful. It sounds like a class I sure need to take. So, is there going to be any experience required? Because I don't have any.
No, actually, we have people that come that are amateurs all the way up to people that own tree services, so it's open to the public. Any experience is fine.
Now, what's the cost?
It's actually free.
Free?
No charge to the public.
Well, now, free's a word I like.
Yes.
So, will I need to bring any tools?
Actually, we encourage you to bring some tools. We have some that are going to be on hand, but we only have a limited supply. So if you have limb loppers like you have in your hand that you can bring with you, that's perfectly fine. Other things that we'd encourage you to bring are some hand pruners that are good to cut these smaller limbs, or if you have a pruning saw, those are better for bigger diameter trees. So if you have these tools, feel free to bring them with you, and they'll be useful for this workshop.
Now, I know safety is always a big thing, so what about gloves and eye protection?
Absolutely. If you have gloves, if you have eye protection, that's absolutely necessary. Not really necessary, but we encourage you to bring it. So.
Great. Now, when you're cutting a tree, just to kind of give some basics, people need to know that they shouldn't just go in not having any kind of knowledge, because it's not just about the look of the tree, but the health of the tree, and that's kind of what you're wanting to get across with this workshop.
Absolutely. If you want to come in, you want to make a clean cut. You want to cut as close to the collar of that limb as possible. You don't want to cut way up here. You encourage disease to come in and damage the tree. So get that clean cut. Not only is it good for the tree disease-wise, but it's also aesthetically pleasing. It's good for the structure of the tree. It won't weaken it over time. So just make good, clean cuts, and we'll teach you all this stuff in the workshop.
Now, in the workshop, will you go over, just in case somebody goes and butchers? Because I've seen people butcher crepe myrtles all the time. So if somehow you get a disease on that or do it wrong, are you going to go over what they can to repair it?
Correct. There is some cases where you can repair a tree. We actually call the term crepe murder, which is a term for a severe butchering of a crepe myrtle. So, yeah, we'll teach you the do's and don'ts, how to structurally prune that tree to make it for the health of the tree and for aesthetics. So.
Wonderful. Well, I guarantee that you will have me there at your workshop. Now, can you go over the date and time again with me?
Okay. It is March 7th, beginning at 11 o'clock inside the board chambers at City Hall. We'll break for lunch, and then we'll meet behind the visitor center, convention center, I'm sorry, at 1 o'clock, and then we'll be very good. So.
Wonderful. Well, it sounds like that's a great workshop to attend, so if you're in the mood for learning some tips about pruning a tree, come on out to 133 Convention Boulevard to City Hall in the board chambers on March 7th. Thank you, and we'll see you for more City News.